I'm not sure if you ever been around people and they just treat you like a number. And I think in this business in particular, good chemistry is super important. Good morning, everyone. I have this meeting every Monday. It's called Real Estate Edge, getting your Monday started right. I feel that it is super important to get our Monday started right. And I'm not sure if you see my Facebook post this morning. I got to garden first. I got to get up. I got to feed the chickens and all that. Doing this, getting the tone right. Monday is my favorite day because I like to really hit Monday hard, get the listings up on the MLS, get a few listings signed up, and that sets the tone for the week. And our talk earlier before I started recording this meeting was, building, joining a team and etc. But, we have our own opinions on that. And today's topic is going to be about building your brand. I think this is really important. And I love this topic because I'm always building my brand. And, I always say it, either you're advertising, doing social media, or both to build your business, right? Those are not the only ways to build your brand. Some people have already been building their brand since the 70s and 80s and 90s. So their brand has been the yellow pages, or they just been very solid in the community. But today, if you're a real estate agent building your business today, and you're still building it up, social media and advertising is going to be some of the best ways to brand. And for me, I was advertising quite a bit for many years, but spending $5,000, $10,000 a month on advertising is great. Yeah, you make your money, but it also takes a toll because you get a lot of leads and then you got to work them. So today I'm building my brand specifically for referral base. But today, you could use your brand. You got to think about your brand. And I'm going to talk about 9 steps that you need to do to develop your brand in marketing. So you could write these down. The first one I like to call it MVP. That's your mission, your vision, and your values. Okay. NVV. It's mission, vision, and values. And what's your mission? Your mission is to sell homes. Are you going to do it full-time, part-time? You need to know why you're doing real estate. And 2, what is your vision? When I got involved in real estate, my vision was big. I wanted the Lamborghini. I wanted all the fancy things. I wanted the Rolex, all the brand clothes. Everything. I was young, I was hungry, and that's what I wanted, right? And then, of course, when I got older, I realized I need to get my daughter through a good education, and I needed to, pay things in cash and have a stable life. But in the beginning, the vision was like sky's the limit, and that's okay, right? We all have different visions and dreams. Then values. What are you willing to give up? What are your ethics? Are you a hard worker? Are you willing to sacrifice game? Sometimes your kids got soccer, and sometimes you got to give it up, or play a role with your partner, your spouse, to who's gonna go, who's gonna pick up the kids. So you gotta really have an ethic, and you have an understanding of this. And so number 2 here, what is your unique selling proposition? I think as I was thinking this week, my unique selling proposition, I'm gonna talk about myself, but you gotta think of your own, was I had a moving truck, right? Many of you seen it over the years. And that moving truck, when I first bought my moving truck, it was roughly around 2000 and 2008, right around there, 2008, 2007. And I thought to myself, how can I have credibility in the marketplace? I'm brand new. How could I have credibility? And I said, I'm going to get me a moving truck. And what am I going to advertise? On my truck, my first advertisement was free truck, free movers, free pizza when you do business with me, right? And that resonated within the community. I remember going to Holiday Inn or events, and an old Italian man, I don't even know, would yell across the room and said, hey, it's the moving truck free pizza guy, right? And I realized that I hit a pretty good marketing campaign. I would go to the grocery store, the bagger would recognize me. And so my unique proposition was that. And then I started extending it. And right now, I had this one gentleman I met, and he is cleaning up houses for like very affordable. I mean, like cleaning up houses and moving my clients for hundreds of dollars. Something that would cost like $3,000, he's charging like $1,000, right? And so I'm like thinking, a lot of the people right now don't sell their home because of their personal items. They're stuck. They feel stuck. Every client, the last 10 homes I sold, they were, full of stuff. And a lot of the problems they had in their head was, I need a storage, and what am I going to do with this stuff? And if that's like a common thing within my clients, it's a common thing throughout the whole entire real estate customer base, which is everybody, right? And so I'm thinking, well, maybe I should market, and my unique selling proposition this coming years, I'm gonna put junk removal, junk storage, that area of moving items, personal items, and selling homes together. I'm trying to figure out a campaign for this, because I think if I could express a solution through marketing, right? Because us realtors, we're solution oriented. If I could express that, I think I would get a bunch more listings. And let's just say I only get one listing this year from that marketing ad or graphic or posting that I constantly do on social media. Hey, one listing, 25 grand, that's pretty good. You do 10 different plans, that's 250,000. If that marketing ad hits a home run, and if you get like, let's say 6 to 10 deals in a year, I mean, that could be a $150,000 idea. So my idea is just because now that I have this guy that can help my customers move without me breaking a sweat, then I could really utilize this. So anyways, you need to figure out what your unique selling proposition is and who your target is, what your offer. I mean, something as simple as offering, you're the accurate realtor value person, right? I mean, you could make it real simple. I mean, you could just be offering sit down with and have Starbucks coffee, right? You're known as the person who loves to chat over coffee. It doesn't have to be as grand as other realtors, but you just have to know what it is you offer. If you're friendly, if you offer a great smile, you need to be able to express that properly so that people will know what your unique selling proposition is. Of course, offering something great is good, but just so you know, when I offer free truck, free movers, free pizza, I'm adding these costs, not out of my pocket, but I'm adding it to the commission, okay? I'm not taking money out of my pocket. I'm just adding it. I'm just visually and talking vocally what value I bring, but at the end of the day, they're paying for it, okay? So just so you know, all marketing is this way. So, all right, number 3, who are your clients for your brand? We just sort of touched upon that. My clients are my referrals on my social media, my referrals from the past. So I always mail consistently every month. I mail recipes. I mail hard mail, okay? A newsletter every month, okay? I do that because that is who my clients are, and I need to let them know what my brand is about. Okay, number 4, tone and personality. Who are you? Right? Who do people think you are? So what is the tone and personality? I think the tone and personality that people have of me is that I am giving. And this, I'm not fake. I just love to give. It's hard for me to receive a gift. I mean, I'm not that great at receiving. I'm learning how to be a better receiver because I don't want to take their blessing away, whoever is giving me something. But I like to give. I like to give my time. I like to give. I could give out money. I could give out gifts and things. I mean, I have like a garden that's going to produce hundreds of pounds of vegetables this year. I'm going to be giving that away. And I mean, my wife and I, we could only eat some bok choy, some few carrots a week, right? Some bitter melon, etc. But I'll be giving it all away. So anyways, what's your tone and personality? You need to know and create. If you don't know now, you will as you're building your real estate business. You could also change. I've changed my tonality and brand over the years. You know, before I was into more materialistic because I don't have anything, right? I grew up with nothing. My parents didn't have much. I mean, I was at a young age, I was providing my own shoes. I bought my own Nikes. I mean, I did whatever it took. I was selling things when I was in 6th grade in school to other children for me to have money and to help buy my candy and etc. But that was just me. And then as I matured in business, I was able to change my brand and tonality. So number 5, 6, and 7, these are all related. This is like your logo. If you have a logo, if you don't have a logo, you could always get one for a few dollars. Okay, you know, you want to know your font and your color palette, right? I mean, these are things that again could change. Like today, my designer sent me a few designs. I didn't like it so much because it was too bright. I wanted to go more traditional and more sleek, more a black, gray, white style. But you know, I just want to get some of these graphics up for my social media. So I told her, hey, I'll take this for now, but you know, for now, let's go with the sleek and modern. But for you, I like to talk about the things that I'm doing to get an idea that, you know, things aren't perfect. I change things. I'm trying things. I'm testing things. But for you, you know, logo, font, and color. I mean, all this could be done with one ask of someone to help you with some graphics. EXP has a lot of, you know, they have a lot of people in expert agent care. They could help direct. If you need help with it, I could ask my VA to help with this. So, all right. So number 9, inspirational board. You know, on my downtime, I'm on Pinterest. I like to screenshot some Bible verses. I like to screenshot some, you know, I always dream of living on a very small house, old, in Italy, on the side of the mountain, overlooking like lake, because I mean, Italy just seems to be a very, it just resonates with me and my personality. Being alone on the side of a mountain, nobody in there, and then that's, you know, on a garden on the terrace there. But that's just me, right? And so I take screenshots, and I save them as just for inspirational. And of course, I have a vision board. Even today, I have a vision board of things that I want. Like I want a new fishing boat. I always dreamt that my daughter would go to Stanford and get a degree there. I put that on there, even though she's finishing up her master's in a school in Paris, online school in Paris. So, but it's not Stanford, but maybe she'll extend her education. I don't know. It was just my dream for her when she was a little girl. So inspirational board, because that will help solidify a foundation, a base of what and why I get up every day. And last, for this 9 steps of developing a brand and a marketing brand is action plan. What do you do every day? This is really critical. If you could get this done and really have at least a routine. And I'm going to be honest, realtors, I am dead serious. They don't work more than 2 hours a day. They just don't. I mean, really working towards making money. I mean, playing with business cards, flipping through pages is not necessarily building your business. What I mean by building your business is calling, talking to people. Hey, are you thinking about buying or selling real estate? Hey, I'm calling because I noticed your home value has gone up 200,000. And just getting in there and asking the magic question: are you planning to buy or sell real estate in the next 60 days? And I think if you were to do that 1 hour a day, you'll succeed. 2 hours a day, you'll be a top producer. But I know that realtors don't even do 2 hours a day. Yeah, they may be busy in the car, they may be doing an open house, which is great. These are all great activities, open house, doing a flyer, social media, etc. But so action plan, what is that? You need to know what you're doing on a daily basis. You need to add in the events, your education, what you're going to be learning. Like today, you're here for 20, 30 minutes on a Monday. I hope I set the tone correct, get your mind thinking. I mean, if you get even one idea from this that could help you make money and close deals, that's great. Every time I go to an event, I don't need to have the 4 or 5 hours of total absorption. I expect to learn a lot from the 4 hours if I go to a 4-hour event, and learn all I can. But I always say, if I could take one thing away from that event, then and it succeed and it works well with me and my personality, then I've already gained what I needed from that event. That's why it's important to go to events all the time. But one idea could change the course of your life. One idea, and that's it. And you don't need to be creating new ideas, because most ideas has already been thought of. And what I've learned these last 5 years is copy and deploy. I know many of you has heard me say this before, but I heard this from many coaches and top producers and mega agents: copy and deploy. Copy someone else, what they're doing, and deploy it as fast as you can. No need to reinvent the wheel. And so anyways, I hope these 9 steps of developing your brand and your marketing plan is helpful. I think, I gave a lot of examples of what I've experienced, and I hope you can develop your plan. If you need help, you know where to reach me. And so with that, I appreciate everybody taking the time today. I'm going to go ahead